Good evening. The daring mission to rescue the footballers trapped in flooded caves in Thailand has ended in success. All 12 boys and their coach are out, and tonight they're recovering in hospital. Their desperate plight gripped the world, and it took an international effort led by British divers to save them. The last group of 5 were brought out earlier in the final stage of the perilous operation. And ITV News cameras exclusively captured the moment they were taken to safety. From the scene, here's our senior international correspondent, John Irvine.
He was in good hands. This is the best view we've had of any of the courageous 13 and the rescue mission that's captivated the world. We could make out 2 drips attached, a neck brace and a blue hood to protect his eyes from the daylight. With gentle care, medics and soldiers stretchered the child to his airlift. The Thai army helicopter that had been waiting all day had room for a second boy as well. Identified only by their escape numbers, these teammates being flown out of here were 10 and 11. Through the hatch you can make out a medic still working on one child as the pilot got ready to take off. Their ability to survive and the daring of others have saved the lives of the wild boar football team of Chiang Rai. If there was a World Cup for bravery and composure in the face of the greatest adversity, then these young boys would surely win it. Any lingering fears that the worst might still happen were banished by the sight of ambulances ferrying 12 and 13. After 18 days, incredibly, all were free. At a news conference soon afterwards, the man in charge was applauded by the world's media. In turn, the regional governor thanked the world for helping make it happen. From the Thai divers involved down to ordinary people, this is a country relieved, overjoyed and grateful in equal measure. They spent 10 days alone, cut off from an outside world they must have feared would never find them.
13. Brilliant.
An international rescue effort spearheaded by British divers has just snatched victory from the jaws of a cave in which at times the young football team appeared doomed. There were 5 of the team left to free today, and like those who had gone before, asked to dive for their lives. The back 4 and their coach never wavered. They included 11-year-old Titan, a centre forward so good all his teammates are much older. He's also the only one who'd never been in the cave before. An excruciating day of near and yet so far started off wet and worrying. On Sunday, the Thai army commander said he prayed to the god of rain to show mercy for 3 days. In the end, he got 2.5, and that was just enough. A superhuman drainage effort, boys made of the right stuff, divers without equal, and a bit of luck have made for a miracle here. John Irvine, ITV News, Northern Thailand.
Just incredible. Well, our correspondent Debbie Edward is near the scene of the rescues in northern Thailand. Debbie, what next for the boys and their coach?
Well, they will spend the next 7 days in hospital, and although we're told that each of them gave a huge hug to their rescuers as they got to the cave entrance, they haven't yet been able to embrace their parents because each of them is in quarantine being monitored for airborne or waterborne diseases. We know at least 2 of them have lung infections, and all of them had to wear sunglasses in the initial few hours as they readjusted to the light. But the doctors and psychiatrists who've now evaluated them say they're already making a remarkable recovery, asking for chocolate and updates on the World Cup. After 18 days, this was the happy ending we had all been hoping for, and I've just spoken to one of those involved in this miracle rescue mission, and he said it was the hardest dive he has ever had to do. He is now enjoying a well-deserved beer. He and the rest of the rescue team are being hailed the heroes of Thailand.
Debbie, thanks very much.